What's up, everyone? It is your girl Alicia. I hope everyone is having an amazing Monday afternoon. It's raining down here in good old Florida, like always. I know I gave y'all a little tidbit, little teaser video on Thursday. However, I'm so happy. I missed y'all. I did. I thank y'all that's been checking up on me. Those that have been asking if I've been feeling better, doing better. I am. I've been doing a lot better. So thank you guys for checking up on me. And so this video has been long overdue. So like I said in the previous video I did Thursday, thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you for always being encouraging. And just like y'all, I got the countdown, you know what I'm saying, for September 26th when we have the season 3 premiere of Our Beloved Star. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. If you are a returning family member, y'all know it's always good to see y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and y'all know how I do. I'm gonna just get right into it. So this video is just gonna be me answering questions that people have sent in. I tried to get the best 10 questions that I could find, and I'm gonna do another video tomorrow. I ain't gonna tell y'all when because YouTube be really tripping off of my videos. Some stuff take forever to load, some stuff just load right up. So y'all just, if you subscribe, make sure you like and subscribe, so that way when the video is finished uploading, you will be alerted to know. So I'm just get right into these questions. All right, the first question, or the first statement or whatever, it says, I am highly offended that you didn't mention Brittany or Jude as the breakout star on Star. Why does it have to be Ryan Destiny? And this person is referring to the last video I did where someone asked me who did I think was the breakout star of Star, and I said Ryan Destiny. But let me correct myself. I should have said Ryan Destiny and Luke James. I don't have anything against Brittany. I don't have anything against Jude. However, the reason why I believe it's Ryan Destiny and Luke James is I have been following their careers and their journey since Star has been on hiatus. I'm gonna do Ryan Destiny. First of all, the young lady has been on MTV's TRL. She has been on the Breakfast Club, which is the #1 radio station in New York. That's the one with DJ Envy, Charlamagne, Angela Yee. She has been nominated for a Teen Choice Award for the second year in a row, I believe. She has been doing these photo shoots, we know, with her modeling. She's just been all over the place. She co-hosted one of the BET Experience live shows with Trevor Jackson for this year's BET Awards. So, and I believe her mother is the one that manages her career. So being that I have seen her on all these other media outlets, and not to mention the numerous of interviews she has done with different sources, Ryan has been all over the place, and I think that it's a great thing and it's a beautiful thing, and that's why I say she is the breakout star of Star. Now, with the other ladies, with Brittany, I know they all come from different backgrounds of entertainment. I know that she comes from theater. I know Jude, she's always performed dance since she was a little girl in church, and I do believe that she actually writes music for other up-and-coming artists and groups and things like that, and I believe that her husband is a producer. So she may be doing a lot of things behind the scenes, but when you talk about a breakout star, a breakout artist, it's someone that you're able to see on a consistent basis, and Ryan has proved that. The same way with Luke James. His song These Arms, Luke been all over the place. Luke has been on tour in China with Jessie J. They have been all over the place selling out humongous crowds. Like, they have been doing an amazing job. And even on his Instagram stories and his lives and things like that, he's been very, very engaging with his fans, with Star fans, you know, with the people that support him. And so that's something that I see too as just breaking out. I mean, he's been all over the place with that song, and the love that he's been receiving is amazing. So I didn't say that to I didn't, you know, the fact that this person was offended was very interesting. It was my opinion, and that's who I believe is the breakout star of Star. And even speaking of Ryan Destiny with her Teen Choice nomination, it was a lot of hate on that. People were, hey, oh, y'all only doing that because she dark skinned, and y'all only doing this because she the only black one. And I'm like, no, the Teen Choice Awards are driven by fans. People get nominated because their fans nominate them. If you want to see Jude's name, if you want to see Brittany's name, All the ladies are talented. All of them deserve to be awarded in some way, recognized in some way. Y'all get on the grind and nominate the people that you say you rooting for, but it's just sad that someone can enjoy the fruits of their labor, or the fruits of all the seeds they have been sowing for years are now manifesting, and people are shunning them, or people are hating them because those things are coming to fruition. So I will always be behind Luke James and Ryan Destiny, as well as Jude and Brittany, and just want to see the best for them, and for them to enjoy it without having to feel bad about what's going on in their life at the moment. So I'm sorry, baby, that you were offended. My answer remains the same. It's not changing. Is Ryan Destiny and Luke James. Someone said, I'm still a little worried about Carlotta. Do you know if she's returning? Yes. Had been a little iffy because Queen Latifah hadn't posted anything about Star. However, she posted something the other day. And I guess, she had her Cleo braids in, because I'm guessing she had on a wig, and she was basically saying that after a long day of Star, so she talked about shooting. She just hasn't posted any pictures or the script that I've seen, but she did talk about her day on set. So everybody can relax. She's returning, and she gonna be on the show, so we can all cool down about that. Carlotta's not going nowhere. The next one is, Ryan and Luke had some pretty steamy scenes together, as well as others on the show. Do you think that the cast has a say on what they will or won't do? That's a good question. I thought that was a really good question. That's why I added that. To a certain extent, I believe that when they come in and do a table read, they can tell the producers or the writers what they may feel comfortable doing or what they may not feel comfortable doing. However, they just can't go and change an entire script. That's not going to happen. And even when you sign up for a show and you go over your contract, they may tell you there may be a lot of a lot of sexual scenes. There may be a lot of sexual innuendos. There may be a lot of scenes where you barely have on any clothes. There may be some scenes where you're just in a bra and panty set. There may be some scenes where you just got on your boxers. Are you comfortable with this? So when you sign that dotted line, whatever you agree to, you have to do it. And I did hear some of them say sometimes, like, some of the wording that the writers may use may be a little outdated. So they may tell them, like, you might want to change this to this. You might want to scratch that out and don't ever use that word again. So I think they have an open relationship with the writers. However, they can't be too adamant about what they're not going to do, because at the end of the day, that's their job. That's what they get paid to do. But as a cast member, as an actress, an actor, you can voice your opinion, and you can't come to a common ground about what it is that you guys are going to be, how comfortable you are with what they have on the script for that particular day. But that was a really good question. And I know I have written a play, and there wasn't any sexual, innuendos or anything like that, but two of the cast members had to act like, she had to act like she was feeling him. He wasn't feeling her, but she had to act like she was feeling him. And it was so interesting because they were really like brother and sister. And she had to, I had to bring it out of her, like, hey, he ain't your brother right now. He's someone that you trying to get at. So your dynamic and the way that you are engaging with him, that has to change. This ain't brother right now. This somebody you trying to see what's up with. So, so I understand that, but they don't have really a say in what they do. Okay, next, do you think Cassie's character will be different in season 3? What I take of this question is, you're asking, do I believe that Cassie's gonna come back with the same mindset, or she's gonna come back with a different mindset? Hell no. Cassie is gonna be Cassie. I don't think anything has changed about Cassie. The heifer may be a little bit worse, to be perfectly honest with you. That's kind of how I'm thinking. Like, I think Cassie gonna come back with, a vengeance, because she still has a vendetta. She still has a debt that has to be paid for. Andy is not getting out of it. So, I'm gonna see what that's about. And I think it's gonna be interesting also, because the way that Brandy is on the show now that she's a regular, and Cassie can sing. Cassie, can sing on the show. So I'm interested in seeing if they are going to write that in the show somehow, that she's gonna try to maybe get not a record deal, but try to weasel her way into something because she can sing. So I'm interested in seeing if they're gonna allow that part of Cassie's makeup to come out on the show. But Cassie's still gonna be Cassie, still pop you in the head if she had to. She's still interesting thing I think that's going to happen with her character is, if you remember, I don't remember what episode it was of last season, but she went to Derek and she was basically asking him to team up with her about making the community better, the neighborhood better. And I'm like, he all like, yeah, so naive, don't know what's going on. So I think that that's going to be an interesting dynamic also. I don't think that was just written to be forgotten. It was written for a reason and a purpose, and I do believe in season 3 we're definitely going to find out the reason for that being written into the script. So Cassie ain't changed. Let's see. Do you think Gigi and Noah would make a good couple? A couple of what? I don't like you. I don't like you. I know the person who sent this to me. I know them personally, and I know they watching this. And hell, I don't like you. You know that Noah and no, hell no, they will not make a good couple. A couple of what? Drug addicts. But you know what though? She was my friend was being funny when she sent me this question. But the interesting thing is, I believe that Gigi and Noah connected because they are both dealing with something that they're running from. Gigi is dealing with the fact that she was molested by Floyd, by Mr. Floyd or what have you, and Noah is dealing with his alcoholism. He's dealing with his parents and everything else that may be going on in him that we don't know about. So it was, the bond, the coming together with them, it's very toxic, but I understand it because they're both dealing with something that they don't want to deal with, and the way I'm choosing to deal with it is through drugs, is through alcohol, is through partying, is by ignoring my own issues. So I believe that they connected in that way. But a couple, there is no chemistry between Luke James and Keke Palmer at all. Nice try, friend. I'm gonna hit you when I see you. Okay, in your opinion, was it a good move not to bring back Ayanna? I'm so mad about that. I really am, because I don't know how they're going to do that. I do not know if they are going to write it in the script that somehow Ayanna was on one of the planes that went down. So I can only speak about what I'm thinking because I don't know how they're going to do it. But I don't think it was a good move to do that because it was so many open-ended things about Ayanna. You know what I'm saying? Just about, Carlotta was taking over Midtown. Ayanna was going to be taking over Floyd Entertainment. So now you leave that open like, who going to be taking over Floyd Entertainment? How is this really going to go? So what happened to the baby? Was she okay? Why didn't we never know if the baby survived or not? If we did, I don't remember. I always say that because I don't. And I'm like, I just don't. To me, Ayanna just brought such an element to the show that no other character has on the show. Because even though she's so, you still like her because she's about her business. At least that's what I enjoyed about Ayanna. She may have not been my favorite person, but I know when it came down to business, when it came down to getting things moving, that's the chick I would want in my corner. So I'm disappointed she's not going to be back on the show, but I'm also very intrigued about how they are going to write this into the show. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I hope that the writers of Star just don't, act like Ayanna never existed, because you do have some shows like that. They'll write somebody out and act like this person was never a part of the show. So I hope they don't do that either. But, we have to wait until September 26th, to see what they're going to do with that. But I don't think it was a good move. I just don't. I don't think it was a good move. What role do you think Maurice will play in this? I saw Lance Gross at the table reading, right? I said, oh, so his sneaky ass still here, which means he's still going to be bringing havoc, which means he's still going to be bringing trouble, and so, interestingly, I believe that Maurice and Cassie kind of gonna connect in some way, because if you think about it, when Cassie first saw Maurice, she was just like, who is he? She already had this nigga, he fine, excuse me. He fine, you know what I'm saying? He all right, all right, sis. I see you. I'm like, yeah, heifer. I see you too. But so I think she was already attracted to him in a way, and being that if they both have a vendetta against Carlotta, is going to work in their favor, because they both have an issue with her, so they both can work together to try to bring her down in some way. And of course, Cassie knows all of Carlotta's past and her history in the drug game and being on the other side of the law and being dirty and everything like that. So, and she do strike me as a person that would sell out her sister if need be. So, I don't know, but Maurice, now that Floyd Entertainment has an opening, he could possibly be the person over that, because let's not get it twisted. Even though Maurice is a snake, and even though Maurice is, he ain't our favorite person right now, he is good at what he does. So we're gonna see what happens. But Maurice, I still see him bringing up trouble in the girls' lives and everything of that nature. And Carlotta still, I think they still gonna have to deal with the fact that this record came out and dismantle their group, Take 3. So yeah, Maurice, he could possibly make a change for the better. However, he just got too much invested in the negative part right now, and I think he's still gonna put some more, seeds in that negative pot. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Oh, I was so disgusted. I was like, Lance Gross, you fine, and God knows I love you, Lance. But Maurice, I want to pop you in your darn throat. Okay. If you had it your way, how would you want season 3 to start? Exactly where season 2 left off. Because you have some shows where when the show come back on, the show would have progressed maybe 3 to 5 months, and they pick up the story there. For me, Star ended on so many cliffhangers. Pick up exactly where season 2 left off. I know between season 1 and season 2, I think it was a 3-month span, maybe. I think it's 3 or 4 month span. But this season, I hope they pick right back up where season 2 left off, to bring some closure to some of these storylines that they had. So if I had it my way, that's what I would do. The way it ended, with the crash on the news and all of that, we don't know what happened. I pick it right back up from there and let the story continue. Okay. So a lot of people have been asking me questions about something that I said. Not a lot of people, but enough. One of the videos I did, and I said, this was a recent video, and I said that it has to be awkward for Ryan Destiny and Luke James to portray Alex and Noah, because they are such close friends, and Luke and Keith Powers are best friends. And so some people, obviously they don't listen to what I say. They was like, why can't it just be they doing their damn jobs and handling themselves as professionals? Never said they were not professionals. They are very professional, and I know that based on the videos that we see of them that they put out there for us to see, they are all really good friends. The statement that I made was, it has to be awkward. And I'm like, think about it. If you or myself, I just use me. I just use me. I'm as loyal as they come, professional as they come, all that good stuff. However, it would be awkward if I was kissing all up on my dude's dude. You know what I'm saying? Where I had to portray myself as his woman, and then we all hanging out, going out to dinner once they yell cut. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just thinking as a person, that just has to be awkward. So, and that's how rumors get started. People take a little bit about what you said and turn it into something so much bigger than. I'm like, it don't even need to be that, because that's not even what I stated. I don't believe there's anything going on, and I don't even know how that was even insinuated. There's nothing going on, I believe, with Luke and Ryan at all. they're friends, and that's just what it is. I just said it had to be awkward. It will be awkward for me. And if anybody out there who's saying me kissing and straddling my dude or my girl's best friend, oh, it ain't nothing, it's my job, that's a politically correct answer. You know what I'm saying? I've even seen an interview where they asked Ryan, like, who kissed better, Luke or Quincy. Of course, she didn't answer that question, but she did say it was it was awkward. She was like, it's weird because we're so close. Like, he's like my big brother, talking about Luke, and when we have these scenes, it's like, are you serious right now? Like, this what we have to do, and the girl 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's just it's awkward. But I think they do a wonderful job of presenting themselves as professionals. That's it. Somebody even, I wasn't even gonna say nothing about this, but somebody was like, oh, Luke, the new pictures that Ryan put on her Instagram, Luke James had comments, and he was like, all right, like that. And somebody, oh, did you see that? I saw it, and I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think anything. It's nothing there. So don't create anything to be there. They're friends. I'm sure they love and respect each other. They respect each other's craft, and that's just all that is. So leave that alone. Okay. This is gonna be different because some people have been asking questions about other topics. So if you ask me something about Star, I'll talk about Star, and if you ask me something about something else, I will include that. So these two things I'm about to talk about have absolutely nothing to do with Star, but I just find them to be interesting because these are the popular thing right now. Okay, so the first one is about Faith Evans and Stevie J, and someone asked me what I thought about it, and based on what they are showing us, because none of us know, unless you know them personally, none of us know anything about their relationship. I'm happy for them. They genuinely seem happy with each other. So I'm like, what's the problem? So what? He used to be in the crew back then. How long Biggie been dead? Oh, someone said that, oh, I know she effed Tupac now. How? Because she found happiness in someone that was once close to her late husband. I'm like, boy, we trip out, to me, on the wrong things. Some people have been with the same dude that's been dogging them out, the same chick that's been dogging them out, then cheated on you, you still take them back. Because there's no camera following, your life, no one knows. But because they are public figures, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe Faith with him. She can do better. All of these things like that. And it's like, that's your perspective. Hey, baby, if you happy, I'm happy. Her relationship, her marriage with Stevie J, it's not affecting me. I know it ain't affecting y'all. I actually like their little song. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cute. I like it. I'm vibe with it. I'm here for it. I wish them nothing but happiness in the world. And I was like, if we wish more people happiness and want more people to be happy, then maybe what we putting out there, we can get it back ourselves. You walk around being happy. Girl, I can't believe she with him and all the stuff he done did. Well, baby, what has your man done? The stuff that we don't like talking about. We put all the great stuff on Facebook. We 10 years strong. No, boo, because 6 out of them 10 years was hell, so you 4 years strong. All right? But don't shoot the messenger. I'm just being honest. Let them people live, man. Let them live their best life. They happy. Be happy for them. All right? So someone asked, will I ever review Love and Hip Hop? Interestingly enough, I've only seen Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I have not watched. I've seen like 2 episodes of Love and Hip Hop New York. I hope it's one in New York. That's the one with Juju and Safari on there. I seen maybe 2 episodes of that. I'm not really big on the show, but the one that stuck out to me the most, that kind of captured my attention, was Love and Hip Hop. So I think I missed like the last 2 seasons, and I did catch up when they did their little marathon. But I don't think I will review Love and Hip Hop. However, if there may be certain storylines that I talk about very briefly. Someone asked me about K Michelle or what have you, the K Michelle lyrical incident. I was so confused because I'm like, I don't know if that's bad editing or what that is. I knew they had some bad editing going on in the episode, because when Ray J walked into his house and his mama was in there, when he first set his behind on that couch, he didn't have a hat on. The camera went to Sonya, came back, Ray J had a hat on. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, we ain't finna go there. Production, y'all need to be slapped. But everything just escalated. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, really, honestly, in my personal opinion, K Michelle made herself look like a darn fool. with the entire situation. I'm like, she went from 0 to like 5,000 in 0.2 seconds, and I'm like, baby girl, what happened? Like, you could tell Lyrica was like, she was ambushed, not even knowing what was going on. She came there, in my opinion, with the best intentions, and it turned out to be, I respect K Michelle. I respect anybody who's honest and who can walk in their truth and who can do that. But there should be some tact to how you say things to people. But I'm not a big fan of K Michelle or nothing like that. Don't really listen to her music. I just don't. But I was just confused about that. So I don't see myself reviewing that show. But if it's something that a question someone asked me how I feel about it or my opinion, I will answer it. But nah, I ain't really feeling that show like that. Yeah. So about Star, we just gotta continue to support it when it come back on. And I feel like I'm wasting my breath on this, but we should be congratulating and uplifting all these women. You know what I'm saying? I've just, and one of the reasons why I really push so hard for Ryan is because I have never, in my life, I have never seen someone so young experience hate in a way that she has, when this girl is doing absolutely nothing but doing what she loves to do, doing her music, doing her acting. She can't help what character she has. Just like Jude, someone was like, it seemed like you always bashing Jude. I'm like, I've never bashed Jude. I've never bashed her character of Star. I speak what it is. I speak my opinion. I speak what I believe to be true, and I keep it moving. But never will I bash anybody. It's just differences of opinion, and we live in a society where if my opinion is different from yours, you have to try your best to come at me hard or disrespect me. We should be able to agree to disagree. It shouldn't be an issue where I look at something and say tomato, you say tomato. Chick, it's tomato. We ain't gotta do that, baby. I just said differently than you, and let's leave it at that, but not in the society that we live in. So I wish all the characters, all the cast members, nothing but success. I'm ready for season 3. I know it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be epic. I'm here for it. I'm waiting for it. And so it's some more Star questions, but I'm already at almost 30 minutes. So I'm gonna save these for tomorrow. I'm gonna do a part 2. So thank you guys for riding with me. And y'all know what I say. Y'all be safe out there. Until I see y'all again, which will be tomorrow. Peace.